In a season where Manchester United have drawn so many times at Old Trafford, it's good to see the team finishing the season on a high. A 2-0 win over Crystal Palace with effectively an under-23s team. Josh Harrop making his full debut, Daventry Mitchell, Scott McTominay and Joel Pereira. All four players playing very well today. Axel Tuanzebe was excellent. Obviously the star of the show in the first half was Joshua Harrop, after a stunning goal which gave Manchester United a 1-0 lead. And past that point, Man United were in cruise control. Paul Pogba got on the score sheet. He was back in action after missing 2 games following the death of his father when he went back to France to be with his family. But today against Crystal Palace was all about players not getting injured. And it was all about a little bit of a show and a little bit of an opportunity for the under-23s, for the under-18s at some point, to come and make their debut, and they certainly did that with aplomb against Crystal Palace today. Axel Tuanzebe was nothing short of phenomenal in his more natural position. That is where he plays. That may be where we see him a lot next season. Daventry Mitchell was absolutely outstanding, I thought, at left back. In a game where I feel he may have just earned himself a place in the Europa League final squad, because left back is a problem position for United. Massive problem positions. Shaw, Rojo, Baye, Blind and Darmian have all played there this season. We still don't have a secure left back. Today's performance from Mitchell was one of the best left back performances we've seen all season. Well done to him. And just well done to Manchester United overall. Because today was a game where it didn't mean anything. We were 6th. We were going to finish 6th. Crystal Palace are already relegated. Technically it's a dead rubber on paper. But it was one of the most vibrant performances we've seen in a while, and perfect tonic for the last few weeks, because Man United have been nothing short of dire. Really, 1-1 against Swansea, lose to Arsenal, lose to Spurs, and draw away to Southampton without scoring. But today against Crystal Palace, there was tenacity. There was a real tempo about the game that definitely the younger players brought into it. And obviously we can't go through this review without talking about Angel Gomez. The 16-year-old came on to become the youngest ever player to play for Manchester United in the Premier League. Almost symbolic, in fact, for the fact that he came on for Wayne Rooney. Was that Rooney's goodbye to Old Trafford? It sort of sounded like it, because the whole of Old Trafford joined in a rendition of Rooney's song. Rooney, chanting his name. The loudest I've heard that in a long time. Now, in the same day that John Terry got a fucking guard of honour and a substitution in the 26th minute, Man United gave a standing ovation to Rooney, and that may well be his farewell performance to the Old Trafford crowd. Would he play in the Europa League final? He may well do. Let's read a few of your comments out here before we go any further. Rooney will stay, says Adelena. I'm not sure. Armin saying Fosu needs to be in the starting 11. Fosu meant to playing at right back today. Played well. And that was obviously his first game back from injury. Will he now play in the Europa League final? Jose Mourinho has said that if he is fit and he's able to, then this is his opportunity to prove that in this game, and I'll put him into the Europa League final squad. And I think we could have a few youngsters in there. For me, Daventry Mitchell's got to be in there after that performance today. Maybe we'll see Fosu Mensah too. Eric Baye I'm not sure whether he was injured or not, but he played on. He's not in the Europa League final, so that doesn't really matter as much. Pogba was slightly limping towards the end when he was leaving the bench, but I think he'll be fine. Jose Mourinho today was exactly how he wanted this game to go. Pogba came off before half-time. Lingard came off before half-time. Martial didn't play that well, which is a real shame, but he didn't get injured. Neither did Carrick, neither did Lingard, neither did Pogba. Today, got no injuries, got 2 goals, got a wonderful debut goal for Josh Harrop. The Old Trafford crowd was happy. Happy days overall. To end, what has been a poor Premier League season by Manchester United. Let's not get this twisted, people. We expected United to challenge for the Premier League title this year, and we haven't really at any point been challenging for that title. But it hasn't been a poor season overall, because if we win against Ajax on Wednesday, it's been a very successful season. Let's read a few more of your comments here. Random Gamer Boss saying, come on Sam, is this a turning point for Man United? No, it's not. It's an under-23s team playing against an already relegated team on the last day of the season. But it's a good way to go into the Europa League final. There's now happiness. It gets rid of the last few weeks, is that it's been dire. Let's be honest. It's been laborious and it's just dragged on and dragged on. But I was really excited for today because I knew so many young players were playing. The youngsters and the kids really came through for Man United today. Joshua Harrop, obviously, in particular. Has he himself earned a place in the Europa League final squad? I'd be slightly surprised. I'm not sure there's any space for an attacking player. We've got more injury problems in defence than we do in attack. If you imagine the likes of Mata, Mkhitaryan, Herrera, Rashford, loads and loads of players are going to come into that squad. But Harrop himself will be going home a very happy man. A hat-trick against Spurs under-23s and a wonderful goal on his debut. Incredible. Yeah, shout out to Joel Pereira as well. Played in goal. Excellent performance from him in goal. Made a couple of good saves. One particularly from that free kick. And he held on to the ball. Everybody did themselves proud today. Scott McTominay in the middle. Very battling performance from him. Dimitri Mitchell. Joel Pereira. And obviously Josh Harrop. Angel Gomez came on towards the end. Happy days, man. You know, you've got to be happy with that as an end of the season game at Old Trafford. The Old Trafford crowd responded. You heard it. Everybody was happy in that stadium today. And now we head to Stockholm with one game between us and a very, very good season. Will Manchester United win it? I hope so. Today was a good warmer-upper before we head out to Stockholm, or probably Monday or Tuesday. But what are your comments? How are you feeling after that game? I'm happy, as I said, but maybe you're not. Maybe you've got some frustrations that you want to let me know about. Let me know in the comments below. And there's loads and loads of you watching at the moment. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down there, because we're going to be here. Lots of build-up going to the Europa League final and for the Europa League final itself. So make sure you join us for that. Until all the build-up for that, take it easy and make sure you check out all the match reaction we've got from Old Trafford as well today. See you soon.